Welcome travelers. Today I'm going to share my thoughts on the islands I visited during my time in the Maldives. There is pretty much only one reason to visit the Maldives, and that is for the beach. If you like spending time in water, then this is the place for you. The Maldives is made up of around 1,990 islands spread across 26 atolls. An atoll is a ring-like coral formation that encloses a lagoon. Areas of the ring rise above sea level, which forms an island. So each atoll contains many islands. After flying into Malé, the capital of the Maldives, we took a speedboat to the island of Diffushi. We then made our way to Fuvahmulah. Our next stop was Addu City, which required a round trip on a speedboat ferry. We finished up with a couple of days in the capital, Malé, before leaving the Maldives. We took a speedboat from the airport straight to our first island, Diffushi. The trip was a lot of fun as we were crashing through the waves in the dark. Diffushi is a fairly small island. You can rock around the whole island in about half an hour. My most favorite activity on the island was going snorkeling. There were many small reefs, were an easy swim from the beach. When the tide was low, you could walk really far out with the water not even coming up to your waist. We managed to do my Bubble Maker scuba diving course here, which was a lot of fun. I also went on a turtle snorkeling tour, which I really enjoyed. Two cool things about this island were that the beaches were covered in hermit crabs, and I managed to see bioluminescence in the water. Bioluminescence is when special planting and water glows at nighttime. It's a pretty amazing sight. I also really like this island because I celebrated my birthday here. To summarize, the good points are: the swimming and snorkeling are great. It's easy to walk around the whole island. And the weather is hot all year round. Bad points are: there wasn't a lot of choice for food. I give Diffushi a kid rating of 5 out of 5. My parents give it a 3 out of 5. Fuvahmulah is a bigger and more built-up island than Diffushi. This island is also known as Shark Island, as it is home to tiger sharks that visit the harbor daily. The beaches weren't as good on the island. It seems the main reason people come here for scuba diving. What made this place the most fun is the private pool attached to our hotel room that my sister and I played in all day long. We stayed at Marina Boutique Hotel. Another cool thing on this island, as there were huge fruit bats that would come down in the afternoon and fly around. To summarize, the good points are: the hotel was great thanks to the private pool. It was great seeing the bats fly around, and there were lots of restaurants to try. The bad points are: there wasn't much to do on this island other than scuba diving. My kid rating for Fuvahmulah is 4.5 out of 5. My parents' rating for Fuvahmulah is 2 out of 5. We stayed at the 3S Hotel. It was really nice as our room opened right up onto the beach. The water was always shallow, so you could walk to a nearby uninhabited island, although water shoes are advised. This is another island for scuba divers, as it is a great place to see manta rays. I joined my dad on his diving trip, and we went snorkeling in between his dives and managed to see a lot of fish and a turtle. The main attraction on the islands is the nature park. We took a stroll through the park, but it was really hot and I wished I was in the water the whole time. To summarize, the good points are, the hotel was great, the snorkeling was good, but it required a boat trip. The buses were a great way to get around. There was lots of choice for food. The bad points are, it was very warm as the island is on the equator. My kid rating for Addu City is 4 out of 5. My parents' rating is 3 out of 5. Since Malé is the capital, there is a lot more to see and do. We used the ferry to move between the islands we were staying on, which is the easiest way and cheap way to get around. The best place we visited on Malé were the markets. They have food markets, which have fruits and vegetables on one side of the road, and a fish market on the other. It was a busy place, but we got to try fruits that we hadn't tried before, and some delicious candies made from coconut. I got to watch them preparing the fresh fish at the fish market, which was interesting. While in Malé, we visited 2 key landmarks, which were the Old Friday Mosque and the Tsunami Monument. The Maldives was badly impacted by a tsunami that hit in 2004, and the monument was placed in memory of those who were affected. The primary language in the Maldives is Diffushi, and there are many dialects. However, the primary dialect is the one spoken in Malé. I also found it interesting that everywhere wanted to be paid in US dollars, even though they have their own currency, the Maldivian rupiah. To summarize, the good points were there was lots to see. It is easy to get around using ferries and buses. The markets were bustling and interesting to see. The bad points are, I ended up doing lots of walking in the heat. My kid rating for Malé is 4 out of 5. And my parents' rating is the same. Overall, I'd give the Maldives a journey rating of 5 out of 5. Now here's a chance for you to test your knowledge of what I shared about the Maldives. Thanks for watching my video today, and remember, the journey's only just begun.